Hey, my name is Lethin Mugavazi. I'm Zimbabwean and I am a sculptress. I started sculpting at a very tender age. I am from a family of artists and there is talent in the family. And when I discovered that I also had a talent, I was a teen, just like 12 years old. That's when I started playing around with stone, but became serious when I was around 17. Yeah. I learned it from my brothers. My brothers didn't like me doing the sculptures. Yeah, they said no, it's not a woman's job. I belong in the kitchen or just have to be a teacher or somebody else. So what I was doing was like my brother would stop working around 3 every day, so I would go steal his tools, just work, just doing exactly what he was doing before. That's how I started working. So when I finished one of my sculptures, there was a customer. Since there was a gallery at home, I sold the sculpture. Then the next thing I did was to go to the nearest town to go and buy my own tools. That's how I started. Pretty nice. This is going to be like a moon face.
Okay.
Yes. It was very hard. Like I remember the most one of the things I don't really forget was I was chased from church just because I was an artist. I was putting on trousers, and it was like a taboo those days for girls to put on trousers in the community where I lived. Yeah, because when I was growing up, it was like a village, right? So you'd go to the village church. So everybody would see yourself like you are not accepted. Yeah.
So that's hard.
Yeah, it did, but to me it didn't do anything. Yeah, because I knew what I wanted, and I say that was part of my life. I had said I wanted to be an artist, so nobody was going to stop me from doing that. Yes.
Where do you get the model? Who are the models for those women sculptors?
Okay, why I chose to talk about women in my sculptures was that you look like I am one of them. Yes, and I get my inspiration from women, and it's like my inspiration comes when I go to, like, I live two lives, the city life and the village life. All the time when I visit my mother, I see different kind of a living. Then I get inspired by that. Then I just go to the city again. I see how things are changing, shifting from the traditional way of living to the westernized way of living. Yes, so I just want to work in that direction.
Do you find you're able to kind of make a living, like, given that you have two daughters? Are you actually out of this?
Out of this, that's a difficult one, because for sure to live as an artist in Zimbabwe it's all struggles. Yeah, like before we had some political issues in Zimbabwe. Yeah, things were fine. There were so many tourists coming to buy our stuff, and we could put food at the table. But like now, that's very hard. That's very hard because there are not so many people who are coming to buy our stuff from Zimbabwe, and it's very difficult. It's all struggles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's I guess you would attribute that more to the political situation than to the
Yes.
fact that you're a woman or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. As a woman, it's an advantage for me because there are not so many women who are into the arts industry in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So if you are one and you are known, that elevates you more. So if we are having people who are coming to Zimbabwe, that would be fine with me. Yeah. Yeah. I think like if we had new markets, because like at the moment I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I'm just surviving with people, maybe 2 or 3 customers per year, sometimes 1 per year, depending on how much they come to Zimbabwe. Yes. Yeah, so that becomes very difficult. If you had more markets where to sell our stuff and new contacts, that would be very, very good for us. Like where I live, there is a art community where so many artists work together, and there are women also. So the other day I went to them. I just wanted to ask for their opinion, asking, look here girls, what is the way forward for us? Where are we going? Are we going to survive in the next 5 years, or we are going to drop just as the other guys did? Because there were so many girls and some women who wanted to be sculptors, right? But they could not go on because they found it very difficult to survive. Yeah. They're saying, okay, we're just looking at how can we explore new markets? How can we get new contacts for new people who of course who cannot come to Zimbabwe. They cannot come to Zimbabwe, but sometimes we can send our goods like small things to them. They can sell for us, and we'll just discussing. But still it was very difficult for us to come out with a solution to that.
Yeah.